Hello, in this lecture, we are going to learn how to draw a perspective view of the steps. Let's start it. Here I'm going to write the data. Draw a perspective view. Here also I'm going to draw the 2-point perspective view of steps having following data. Here we are going to consider 3 numbers of steps. So, numbers of steps equals to 3. Then, riser, the vertical portion of the step, that is 0.15 meter. Then the tread, the horizontal portion of the steps, that is 0.30 meter. Then the width of the steps, width, let's consider 1.5 meter. Actually, I have considered all the data regarding residential buildings. Other than this, we require height of observer. Let's consider 1.5 meter. Again, why 1.5 meter? Because generally we are the observer and our average human height is 1.5 meter. That's why height of observer 1.5 meter. Then another thing we need to assume is scale. And consider scale like 1 centimeter equals to 0.30 meter. Okay. So regarding this scale, we need to convert all the data into the centimeter because given data is in meters, and because of scale, we need to convert it into centimeters. So riser, it's 0.15 meter, which is half of the 0.30 meter. So it will be 0.5 centimeter. The next, tread, itself 0.30 meter. We have considered the scale 1 centimeter equals to 0.30 meter. So 0.30 meter equals to 1 centimeter. Then width 1.5 meter. If 0.30 meter equals to 1 centimeter, then what for 1.5 meter? To convert it into centimeter, need to divide 1.5 meter divided by 0.30 meter. So it will be 5. So 5 centimeter. Again, the height of observer is also 1.5 meter. So it also 5 centimeter. So we have converted all the data into the centimeter. So we will draw the perspective view with the help of this data in centimeters. So let's start it. First of all, leave the space of 7 to 8 centimeter around and draw a horizontal line. And this is the picture plane. The picture plane is the plane on which a perspective view appears. Then again leave the 7 to 8 centimeter below the picture plane and draw a horizontal line again. And which line is this? Ground line, where the picture plane and ground plane intersects. Horizontal line is ground line. So we have done this. Again I am telling about the spaces. Above picture plane, we need to draw the plan. So 7 to 8 centimeter is enough. So space required for the plan and 1 or 2 centimeter extra. So it looks good. Then between picture plane and ground line, again 7 to 8 centimeter. because here height of observer is 1.5 meter, that that is 5 centimeter because of scale. So 7 to 8 centimeter is enough. Height of observer is 2 to 3 centimeters. Below the ground line, it's 2 to 3 centimeter, because we need to locate the observer there. So 2 to 3 centimeters is enough. Next, consider the point on the picture plane. Anywhere, around center, right side, left side, anywhere. So consider I'm taking the point little bit left side. Okay. Then what? Draw the line at the angle of 30 degree. Let's consider 30 degree and 60 degree angle here, because the total angle is 180. One side 30 degree, other side 60 degree. So between 90 degree angle. So here we are going to take 30 degree angle and drawing a line. And make sure you are drawing with the light pencil, because we need to highlight only our perspective view. So here the angle is 60 degree. Now here we need to draw the plan first, but I am going to locate station point first. Why? Because if we are going to draw the plan, and then after we need to draw the parallel lines to the outer lines of the plan. Let me locate the observer first. Suppose I am locating it here. You can consider at any point, like this, over here. Okay. At any point you can consider the location of observer. But I'm taking it here. So what you have to do? You need to draw the parallel lines first. Parallel lines to this 30 degree angle line. Okay. So we have drawn the 30 degree angle line to draw the plan. And we need to draw the parallel line to that 30 degree line from our station point. Now, sometimes what happens, when we are going to draw the parallel lines, this line will go outside of our page. If something like this happen, when we are going to locate our height of observer, or where we are going to locate our vanishing point, from where we are going to drag the projections, so it may be a problematic. So first of all, we need to draw only two lines. This is like a hint to save our time. Okay, so first of all, draw the two lines only, very light lines at given angles or assumed angle like 30 degree and 60 degree. Okay, then locate the observer first and draw the parallel lines to it. If the parallel line is going outside of your page, you can change the location of that red crossed points. Okay, you can move it on your picture plane line. You can move it. But if you are going to draw the plan first and then you are going to draw the parallel lines, and then the parallel line goes out of your page, then you need to erase all your plan and then locate it at another point. That will be laborious. That's why it is recommended that you need to draw only two lines. Then first of all, draw the parallel lines to that. If you need to change the location, change it. If you don't, then continue with the plan. So here I'm going to draw the parallel line to this 30 degree line. Then next, consider your 60 degree angle line. I'm going to highlight the 60 degree angle line. And you again need to draw the parallel line to it also from your station point. Okay, so in the whiteboard, both the parallel lines are inside the whiteboard, so this location is okay for it. Then I'm going to write down station point, because now the point is final. Otherwise we can move the station point also, or the red cross point also. station point or observer. Now you can continue with your plan and make sure you need to draw the plan. You need to draw the plan and show that angle 30 degree and 60 degree. I'm erasing it and drawing it again. So where we have taken the 30 degree angle, consider 3 centimeter only. Why 3 centimeter only? I'm showing it to you by calculating. We are drawing a plan. In plan, only trade is considered because riser is a vertical portion and it can be shown in elevation or section or in a perspective. But in plan, we are going to show only the trade. And how many is the number of steps? There are only 3 numbers of steps. Okay, so 3 numbers. And single trade is of 0.3 meter, but we have considered it in a centimeter. So 1 centimeter. So we are going to take 3 steps and 1 is for 1 centimeter. So multiply it. So for 3 steps, we need to draw the 3 centimeter line. So at 30 degree angle, we are going to draw the line at line of 3 centimeter and again divide it into 3 equal parts that we can draw the steps. And other side, there is a width. And how much is the width? 1.5 meter that we have converted into a 5 centimeter. So one side 3 centimeter and other side 5 centimeter. So here, draw a 5 centimeter line. And complete the rectangle first. Once rectangle is completed, you can easily divide it into 3 equal parts. Okay. Here is the plan. And I'm going to draw the 2 lines between this rectangle. So the plan for 3 steps is completed over here. And yeah, you need to draw, you need to show the dimension in the plan. So in this side, the width, as you have taken scale, you are going to draw it only for 5 centimeter, but you have to write it in a meters. So write 1.5 meter. Other side, you can show 3 dimensions like 0.3 meter, 0.3 meter, 0.3 meter, or you can show the full dimension overall for the 3 steps, as I'm going to show, like 3 into 0.3 means 0.9 meter. So here the plan is completed. Now moving ahead, you need to consider 4 points. Which 4 points? The point of plan which is going to touch the picture plane. I have already shown it with the red cross mark. Then this point, and this point. You need to connect all these 4 points with our station point or observer. Now we are going to connect this line. After drawing this line, you know that we need to erase the lines between picture plane and ground line. So as a hint, I can say that you just need to connect the lines with the station point. You just need to connect that 4 points with the station point. But after that, we are going to erase the this line portions. Which portion? Between picture plane and ground line. This 4 line. We are going to erase this line between picture plane and ground line. So sometimes there may be a pencil marks on the paper. So to save the time, you need to do the smart one. So what you have to do? Let's consider the last point over here. You need to put the scale with this point and our station point. Means you have put it the scale joining this 2 point. Okay. Means the point is joined, but don't draw the whole line. Draw the line only up to the picture plane like this. Draw the line only up to the picture plane, because if you are going to draw the full line, then also you need to erase it. Then connect both the points, but don't join it with the pencil. You need to join by putting a scale, but join the line only up to the picture plane line. If you are going to draw the whole line, you need to erase it. Otherwise, you can use this hint to save your time and make your drawing more clean. So I'm not going to join the whole line. I'm going to join only up to the picture plane, because we need to erase it. Right? So we have drawn the 3 lines. Now what for this point? We need to erase that line completely. So there is no need to draw such a line from this point, because it is going to touch the picture plane. Okay? Then consider another 4 points. Which 4 points? Upper side 4 points of the plant. This, and this. Now again join this point to the station point. Now you can use the dotted line for this to differentiate below 4 lines and upper 4 lines. Otherwise you can use a solid line at the same time. Okay, so draw the line up to station point and erase it. Otherwise just connect the points and draw the line up to only the picture plane line. Okay, you can draw the line up to station point and erase it. Otherwise draw the line just like this. So I'm going to connect all the point with the station point. With this inclined lines. And I have drawn only the lines up to the picture plane. So for the lesser confusion. Now what next? We are getting 8 points here. Already one is shown with the cross mark. Another 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now, sometimes it may happen that this inclined line may coincide and you are getting 7 points on it. Nothing to worry. You just need to pay attention while you are joining the projection. Otherwise, you are getting the right perspective. So, if you are getting 7 points, then draw the 7 vertical lines. If you are getting 8 points like this, then also you can draw the vertical lines. So I'm going to draw the vertical lines from these points. And again, Here we are going to get the measure line, the vertical line from that red cross point, because that point is touching the picture plane. So the line, vertical line from that point is known as measure line. We are going to show the actual dimensions on that line only, because other side dimensions may change because it's a perspective view. Other than these vertical lines, we have drawn the parallel lines to the 30 and 60-degree angles. So that parallel lines are touching at the picture plane at these 2 points. So from these 2 points also we need to draw the vertical lines. So I'm drawing the vertical lines from that 2 parallel line points also. Now what next? We need to locate height of observer. So we can get the location of vanishing point. Okay, so for vanishing point we need height of observer, and here height of observer is also 1.5 meter, that we have converted into a 5 centimeter. So from ground line consider 5 centimeter and draw a mark a point like this and draw a round on that. These are our vanishing points. So how we are getting our vanishing point? We are taking the height of observer from ground line. We are considering height of observer from ground line, and how much is the height of observer? That is 5 centimeter, but we have to write 1.5 meter. This side also height of observer 1.5 meter, and that mark point are left vanishing point and right vanishing point. This side right vanishing point. And we are having a measure line, so consider that also. You need to show the details with the block letters in your drawing. Show the measure line, left vanishing point and the right vanishing point. Okay. So our pre-drawing is ready, and now we need to draw our main perspective. So consider the measure line, and what we have to draw? We have to draw the perspective view of 3 steps. Means for 3 steps we need to consider 3 risers. And what is the value of riser? That is 0.15 meter. So half centimeter. Okay. So on measure line we need to consider 4 points. Why 4 points? Because 3 riser. 3 riser, 4 points. 1 point is ground line and measure line intersection point. Then consider half centimeter and put a mark or consider a point. And don't show a cross mark over a measure line because it will be messy. You can just mark with a dark pencil or a dark point. Okay. 1, 2, 3, and 4. You need to consider 4 points 0.5 centimeter apart. Okay. So overall it will be 1.5 centimeter. Okay. I'm showing it on another side again. Here is the ground line. Here is the measure line. Okay. we need to consider 4 points. So we need to consider a lower point, then half centimeter apart, again half centimeter apart, again half centimeter apart. So the whole dimension will be 1.5 centimeter. And the gap between 2 points is 0.5 centimeter, 0.5 centimeter, again 0.5 centimeter, right? 0.5, 0.5, 0.5. So this way we can mark that 4 points. Yeah. Now what we have to do? Connect this 4 point of measure line to right side of vanishing point. Right side vanishing point. Connect all these 4 points with our right vanishing point. Okay. And also I am going to erase the cross marks. So I am dividing the perspective view of steps into 3 parts, like a section. Okay, let me draw the section on the sides. How is the section? A tread, then a riser, again a tread, again riser, again tread, again riser, like this. This is our section. So here there are 3 steps. So consider this section as a one part. Other section similar like this. That is our second part, like this. So one section of one side is our first part. The another similar section of other side is our second part. And what the next? Third part remaining. We need just to connect between this. We need to connect this the between sides. Okay. So this way we will draw the perspective view. So after joining the 4 points with the right side vanishing point, we are going to draw the first part of our perspective. Okay. Show it with the highlighted part. You can use a dark pencil, otherwise use a ball pen of black or blue color. Firstly, draw this line between our this vertical line and the corner point vertical line. Okay, join that line. After that, a very first step, consider a riser. For a very first step, consider a riser that will be on measure line only. Measure line only. Okay, so like this. So riser is on measure line. Then tread will be on inclined line. Which inclined line? Which we have connected to right vanishing point, this third one. So tread will be here and vertical riser will be on the vertical lines. Okay, so on the this cross mark inclined line, we need to draw a tread. Between which lines? Between this point vertical line. Okay, so we are just going to connect it. So tread. After tread, again riser. So on this vertical line, a riser. Again tread on inclined line. This inclined line between these two vertical lines. Okay. So draw the tread. Again, riser on a vertical line, same vertical line. You can easily identify now. Okay. Then a tread on a inclined line like this. And join this by a vertical line. So our first part, this first side section is over. Now we are going to draw the other two parts. Firstly, we are going to draw the other section like this, riser tread, and then we are going to connect the points between that. Okay. So what you have to do next? Need to connect this riser and tread points. I am showing it by a green tick mark. This point 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. All the corner points of riser and tread. We are getting 7 points. Okay, so we need to connect these 7 points up to left vanishing point. Yeah, in the steps we are going to use both the vanishing point. If firstly projection are drawn to the right side, we are going to use the left vanishing point for other projections, or vice versa. If I have drawn the plan in opposite direction, then firstly I have to connect the all the points to the left vanishing point, and other projections are joined to the right vanishing point. Okay, so here I'm going to draw the lines between that 7 points and left vanishing point. I already shown you that 7 points with the green tick mark. Here's a thicker line converting into thin lines. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. Okay, so here all the projections are drawn, and actually your perspective view is also ready. You just need to highlight it. Okay, so I'm going to highlight the second part, the second section of riser tread again. So remember one thing, you have joined the inclined lines with the help of vanishing point. So riser will come in 2 lines between that riser. I'm showing you. Here is one riser. Consider this riser. Where it is between these 2 inclined lines. Means other side riser will also between these 2 lines. But between which vertical line? Vertical line of this side. The end corner point of top portion of our plan. Okay. So on this vertical line and between 2 inclined line, a riser will come. So draw the riser first. Here is a riser. Same way. Where is our next thing? Our next thing is tread, and our tread is this between these 2 inclined lines. So between these 2 inclined line, our another tread will also come. So we have this point, and consider these 2 vertical lines. Consider these 2 vertical lines of first and second top portion of the plan. Okay, so between two vertical line and between this two inclined lines, our thread will come. So join our thread first, like this thread. Again, on this vertical line, our another riser will come. After that, riser will come, and it is between which two inclined lines? This riser is between this line and this line. Okay, so our other riser will also on this vertical line and between these two inclined lines. So draw our riser. After the riser, there is again thread. So for thread, consider a next vertical line of this third point, and the vertical line is this near to a measure line, and consider this two this thread and its inclined lines. Okay, so between these two inclined lines and that vertical line, we need to draw a thread like this. After that, a riser again on the same vertical line of that third portion and the second top inclined line. Now you can easily identify the line, and the last thread with this from this point to the last point of vertical line, last point vertical line, and that our thread. Okay, between these two inclined lines, you can easily identify it. So our second portion of section is also completed. Now it is so easy. You can join this line between riser and between threads. Just connect the lines and your perspective view is ready. Done. So here is your perspective view of 3 steps. Okay, or if you cannot find it easily, I'm going to erase the inclined line. Actually, you don't need to erase because the lines are light. Here I'm going to erase the lines and showing you the only perspective view like this. Okay, so this type of perspective view is appear also in your paper. Yeah, I'm showing you another thing. So this is a perspective view, and here I have considered the 8 points above. I have considered the 8 points, and I got all the 8 lines here, 8 vertical lines. Okay, so what if the 7 lines are there? I've drawn it in a paper. Okay, or you can see here, firstly below 4 points, below this 4 points I have done with the solid lines, and above 4 points, above this 4 points I'm going to consider the dotted lines here. You can see the dotted lines for above 4 points of the plan and solid lines for the below 4 points of the plan. And here I am getting only the 7 points. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7. But then also our perspective view appears. Okay, we have only 7 vertical lines, but our perspective view is like this. So nothing to worry about. You just need to connect the right lines with the right projection lines. Okay, so our perspective view is like this. And again I'm going to tell you that if you are going to do the same perspective view 5 times or 10 times, or 10 persons are doing the same perspective view at a time, and all the perspective view are different. It's okay because location of the observer is changed, perspective view will be changed, height of observer will be changed, then again perspective view will be changed. Okay, so in this way we can do the perspective view for steps. If you are going to draw for the staircase, the number of steps will be more, but with the same procedure you can follow the steps and draw it. Okay, thank you.